Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a genuinely wonderful little story. We're going to follow the magical journey of Benny the Bunny and see firsthand how simple acts of compassion can literally bring color back to the world. It's an absolutely beautiful look at how courage and kindness intertwine, and I am so excited to share this with you. Let's get right to it.
Have you ever wondered what makes the world so colorful? I mean, really think about it. To understand this, we need to take a peek at Benny's home. According to our story, Benny lives in this stunning green forest. We're talking sparkling rivers, butterflies everywhere, and a whole bunch of cheerful animals. It's this vibrant, living ecosystem where everything is just bursting with life. But as we're going to see, that color isn't just about sunlight and nature, it's actually deeply connected to how the creatures living there treat each other.
Part 1. The Helpful Little Bunny.
So, Benny absolutely loved helping everyone. He started every single day with the exact same routine, greeting the birds, the butterflies, the squirrels, and the deer with this big, cheerful smile. You know, these aren't some grand world-saving actions, right? They're just small, consistent acts of community. Benny was basically making himself a pillar of positivity in his forest, just by engaging with creatures big and small.
Part 2. The Missing Rainbow Crystal.
But of course, that happy status quo couldn't last forever. Everything gets completely disrupted when the magical rainbow crystal suddenly disappears. Now, when the crystal was around, Benny's home was totally filled with these vibrant blooming flowers. But without it, the forest just slowly faded to gray. The flowers stopped blooming, and naturally, the animals grew incredibly worried. The environment literally lost its color and joy when that magic source was taken away. It's a very real, very scary crisis for Benny and his friends.
So, to solve this massive crisis, the animals do what you'd expect. They turn to the wise old owl, who drops a major secret. He tells them the crystal can only be found by someone with a brave heart and a kind spirit. This totally sets up the specific criteria our little protagonist needs to meet. And notice what the owl doesn't say. He doesn't ask for the strongest warrior or the fastest runner. The requirement is 100% based on character, bravery, and kindness. That's it.
Part 3. A Journey of Kindness.
Eager to step up and save his home, Benny heads out on this exciting adventure through enchanted forests and colorful mountains. And here's where it gets interesting. Rather than fighting off monsters or dodging crazy traps, Benny's trials actually consisted of 3 specific good deeds to help his fellow animals. First, he rescues a baby bird and gets it back to its nest. Then, he helps out a turtle that got completely stuck in the mud. And finally, he shares his own food with a hungry squirrel. It really emphasizes that the journey is just as important as the destination, and true heroism, well, it's found in everyday acts of compassion.
And the universe totally responded to this compassion. Get this, for every single act of kindness he performed, exactly 1 glowing star magically appeared in the sky to mark his progress. It's like his internal kindness was literally creating external magical light to lead the way forward. How cool is that?
Part 4. Befriending the Lonely Dragon.
So following those stars, Benny finally makes it to the Crystal Cave. But there's a catch. A massive dragon is guarding the rainbow crystal. Now, when faced with a giant, terrifying creature, you'd probably expect a fight, right? You'd expect Benny to gear up for battle. But Benny does something completely unexpected. Instead of fighting, he just speaks kindly to the creature. And by choosing communication over conflict, he uncovers this huge surprise. The dragon wasn't evil at all. He was actually just super lonely and really wanted a friend.
This single interaction totally redefines what it means to be a brave hero in Benny's forest. It tells us that true bravery means having the courage to show compassion and to reach out to someone who seems scary, even if you are small. Benny, this tiny little bunny, looked up at an intimidating dragon and actively chose empathy. I mean, you have to admit, that takes way more courage than simply drawing a sword.
Part 5. Colors return to the forest.
Because of Benny's incredible bravery and his friendly approach, the dragon happily hands over the crystal. And the moment Benny places it back on the rainbow tree, boom, the magic erupts. Colors instantly spread back across the entire forest. The flowers bloom again, butterflies start dancing, and the birds are singing happily. All the animals are celebrating together, and honestly, the best part, the dragon becomes everyone's friend. Through all of this, Benny is officially recognized as the bravest bunny in the forest. His kindness quite literally healed their world. Which brings us right to the core moral of Benny's story. Kindness, friendship, courage, and helping others always bring happiness. It shows us exactly how empathy and bravery restored all the joy and color to their world.
The story links these 4 traits together, basically telling us that they're completely inseparable if you want to build a happy, thriving community. As the story wraps up with all the animals and their awesome new dragon friend dancing beneath a magical rainbow, we are left with this beautifully simple ultimate message. Kindness makes the world colorful. It is such a powerful metaphor, because at the end of the day, that rainbow crystal was really just a rock. It was Benny's spirit that truly unlocked the magic of the forest.
To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a challenge. Think about how you can apply Benny's brand of bravery in your own life today. What act of kindness will you do today to bring color to your world? You probably don't have a magical rainbow crystal or a lonely dragon hanging out nearby, but just like Benny greeting the birds and squirrels, you have the absolute power to change the atmosphere around you. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this wonderful story. Now get out there and make your world a little more colorful.